Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, October 14th, 2019, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, we had a really crappy day today. If you saw my video on Friday, you know I said, first of all, that because of this big gap up and strong move on Friday, we got into 29 positions, which is nearly a record for us in terms of amount of positions that we got in. And then the Dow did this crappy thing the last 30 minutes of the day. Um, and even though it still was up quite a bit on the close, I said with all those positions, all this market has to do is to hiccup the wrong way, and we're in big trouble. Even though we were holding almost $13,000 in open trade profits, unfortunately, my fears and my implied prophecy came true. Stocks opened up about down 50 this morning, but that's all it took. That was the hiccup I was fearing, and we ended up stopped out of about 8 positions the first 15 minutes of the day, and by the time we got out, that $13,000 in profits had gone to negative $10,000. Just terrible. Well, I mean, it could be worse, I suppose, but it's just really frustrating and disappointing. Um, Friday, it looked like we're going to have maybe our first really good day of October, and it didn't happen. It turned into a nasty loss. So, not much else I can say is, oh crap. Okay. So you can see the Dow opened down about 50. It went briefly positive, but turned down toward the end of the day, officially closing down 29. Not very much action there, but it was enough um, downside bearish action to really disrupt our equity. I don't have much to show. I'll show you our worst trade first, and this pattern, although all the trades weren't this bad, this pattern was repeated. I'd say in about 8 individual stocks, maybe even 10 of that 29. But this is PE, which is Parsley Energy, and I think this thing might have even closed with a tiny profit on Friday, but just this huge gap down, stopping us out first 15 minutes of the day, and that costs us $6,000 negative. And we had some good trades, but this is one of them. But we didn't have enough we didn't have more good trades than we had bad trades, and that makes all the difference. This is RKDA, which is Arcadia Biosciences Incorporated. We got into that today right out of the gate, and it kept going very nicely and closed fairly close to its high. And we have positive $6,000 in that, but that just isn't enough to offset that other stuff. So I am disappointed and unhappy. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll be back here tomorrow on Tuesday.